Okay, so it seems YouTube is having a bit of fun with their gaming channels and hitting them with copyright strikes with their new content manager system. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, well, what the hell does this mean for you as you still try to enjoy some of your favorite gaming channels here on YouTube? Well, one of three things can happen. Alright, so first would be the slowdown of a content creator's content. So that a video that would normally take around 30 minutes to upload will now take around 3 days, depending on how fast YouTube can review it and approve it, of course. Now, thankfully, we live in a world where people can have power and corporations are greedy. So all the big YouTube gaming channels, such as your IGN, your GameSpot, Total Biscuit, Angry Joe, Revision 3 Games, and so on, while this might affect them a bit, YouTube will usually give a pass to big YouTube names in that category because they bring in such a good amount of revenue. So I don't think that their content will be halted much at first, but maybe down the line. So I'm not too sure. And second, of course, you will end up seeing a substantial amount less gameplay on YouTube and more face-to-face time with each YouTuber. And while there is nothing wrong with getting a little FaceTime with a YouTuber, a lot of YouTubers may not want to be in front of the camera because they're not ready. For a lot of YouTubers get up early in the wee morning and don't even brush their teeth before they started making content and washing their face and such. And that can be a problem because I'm sure a lot of you would like your YouTubers to be presentable in some way, rather than them just up here doing their hair and talking to you over the microphone. Now, specifically, this has a problem to cripple the Let's Play community, whereas people like the Rad Brad and such, who have videos that consist of 100% gameplay, they have their, how do I say that, they can be affected the most, because if they aren't allowed to program, to broadcast any gameplay footage, well, that can be a problem because that limits their whole income source. And while I'll be the first to proclaim that I don't believe that anyone should base 100% of their sole income off the internet, if they are doing that, and I think that is legal and fine, then I wish to protect that. And I wish that the Rad Brad would be able to create as much content as he likes without these little hurdles getting in the way and stopping him from creating the content. Now, moving on to number 3 would be select content distribution centers here on YouTube, where let's say one YouTuber gets preferred access to a game rather than another. Now, this has the potential to be a very bad thing because a company like Activision can openly state that and say that we do not want our game on YouTube whatsoever. Call of Duty, Black Ops, whatever the fuck the next one's going to be, Black Ops 3, I think. We don't want any of that on YouTube. And YouTube has to follow the rules. And I'll give you a good example why. Activision can just, before the game comes out, upload the whole game to YouTube, set it to private, and monetize it, just fake monetize it. That means every part of that game now is copyrighted by Activision. So, and now Activision can say, you know what? We will allow you to stream onto YouTube our games, but only if you give us a favorable review. So you have to say that you like it, even if you don't, just to be able to put it up on YouTube. Now, once again, probably won't happen, but it's still an option. And another big thing here is that, as much like you, I am more of a content consumer than a content creator. Where I love when people like Total Biscuit put up new Hearthstone footage. I think it's on like episode 34 right now. Or when Angry Joe puts up a video game review. His reviews are like 30 minutes. Lord knows I don't have the time for that. But still, I like watching their content, and I prefer for them not to be slowed down in this manner. So let's say that Total Biscuit and Angry Joe and people like and IGN and such, they aren't allowed to make money anymore off of their videos. Now, why is this a problem? Because, as I said before, these people get a large amount of their income, if not all their income, off of YouTube. And that's why they make the content for us to watch and why we enjoy it, because it's good content. That's why we watch it. Well, if they aren't making money from it, what incentive do they have to post up another video? I know we like to think that we live in such a happy-go-lucky world where everything is going to work out the way we want and we're going to get the content no matter what. But these people get their revenue from the site. They technically live off of YouTube. And if they aren't living off of YouTube, they're going to have to go invest their time somewhere else to get the money to live off of. We all just aren't living off rainbow and sprinkles now, are we? Now, there's some good and some bad here. To say that I like the fact that YouTube is working hard to please the audience. Now that comment system is another thing. I'm not even going to speak on that. But little increments of improvement are better than stale no activity. Yeah, anyway, that's that. You all take care. If they are currently surviving off the money of YouTube by creating this content, if they don't receive that same amount of money or a substantial amount to live on, well, they will have to deviate their attention somewhere else into something else that could make money. Outside of the YouTubers who just flat out sell out to get money to live off of because starvation is a bitch and we all have to eat. Anyway, that's that. You all have a blessed day. And please remember that YouTubers are people too. Unless you, so please, how do I say this? Help YouTubers fight this crazy YouTube system. Unless you all would like to see after every YouTube video, like a little PayPal bar in each popular YouTuber, gaming YouTuber, asking you for donations to their PayPal account. Like I said, true enough, it may be a long way off, but it's still a possibility. and I have to finish doing my hair because I am just so not camera ready. You know, I understand why a lot of people don't show their faces. I mean, damn. Who the hell wants to wake up early in the morning, make a video when they know they haven't brushed their teeth, washed their face, or anything like that? When you can just hop on a microphone and say whatever the fuck you like, and no one knows that you look like a bag of shit. I understand.